Yo, what up, YouTube? This is Fatman DD1 coming from his home. I'm a bit bored as fuck. I wanted to talk about the way the world works. And the way the world really works is the world is a dick. People don't give a fuck about you, don't give a fuck about what you bitch about, don't give a fuck about what you complain about. Nigga, they don't give a fuck where you live, who the fuck you are. But they do give a fuck about the truth. And the truth is the defining word of today, the future, tomorrow, and now. Well, now is today, so you know what I mean. Everyone finds out the world is a dick when you try to make music, make money off anyone's misery, despair, and you find out how fucked up the world really is for that. And that makes it more fucked up because their despair, their all of that fucks you up because you try to profit off their design, their great calling, all that bullshit no one cares about. And then after it comes to a deciding point where you just give up and say fuck it, you meet someone that tells you to stay in there, do all you can, just like me doing with my fucking fingers, telling you what you shouldn't do. But you're a grown up, you know your life, you know your styles, you know what you want to do. Perfectly fine with everybody else, right? You don't give a fuck what them niggas think about you. You do everything you can. You make money off someone's misery, you party your ass off, you have a lot of fun, you do what you can. In the hood, I live in the Bronx, basically the hood. People say the Bronx the worst, disgusting, horrible place. They hate it, fuck it, it's horrible, hate everybody. I don't need nothing but the Bronx, the D-Train, Popeyes. That's what my friends say. They don't need nothing. There's nothing out there. People finally realize that when they hit a certain age. Your 20s, your 30s, and then you're almost dead because your 40s and 50s is hell. You realize there's something bigger out there. The big moment. The world. You can't get a job in a city. You try to leave the city, try to get a job. You can't get a job. So you go back to school. And you try to see if school gets you a job. School don't get you a job. You pay your student loans, your debts. You get in a bigger hole. Right now, I'm not in college yet. I'm about to go do a whole college program to get into college to get a job. All I want is money. All we want is money. The world revolves around money, power, politics, and everything else. People say don't talk about politics. I'm not talking about politics. I'm just saying, don't be fucking dicks and jackasses. Don't try to make me seem like a fucking victim. Don't try to make the whole world seem like it owes you something. Because the whole world hates America. The whole world hates us. Because we're dicks. We are the biggest fucking consumers in the entire goddamn world. Just because we want and want and want. Nigga, you want a plasma fucking 3D HD something out big ass 24-inch TV. 90 inches, whatever. You want that shit mounted on your wall. Why do you want it? Because you want to look stunned. You want to look better than your neighbors down fucking stairs. You want to look better than your whole block. You want to ride in your block with a Lamborghini, but in reality, you know that will never fucking happen because you're not Lil Wayne. You're not fucking... Oh, god damn. You're not Lil Wayne. You're not fucking Eminem. You're not motherfucking, like, nobody. My nigga, you're not Jay-Z, Kanye West. No, Kanye. Kanye West can buy himself a Lamborghini, Japanese made Lamborghini with fucking everything. Jay-Z bought his fucking wife a fucking island. She bought that nigga a fucking helicopter mansion or some shit. These are just rumors I heard. I don't think it's true, but I believe Jay-Z did buy his wife a mansion. Women in the hood try to get to the top just because, not because the way they look, because the way the hip hop media makes them look. If you find a bitch shaking her ass, moving that rump, looking sexy as fuck, you know you want to get up in that ass and make sure that's yours. But women in the hood, just like men in the hood, have a mentality. It's called hood money mentality. Yes, hood money mentality. I'm gonna write that down. Hood money mentality. This gets a person what they need. If women look sexy and they see other women that are sexy and they know what hip hop and sexy brings, they're gonna do it. Beyonce became hot and sexy after Destiny Child. She was the only one that was getting more looks, more attention than the rest of the other girls. Say it's not true, but Beyonce was made a star at that time. Even Destiny Child was like, oh, singing happy, all that. But Beyonce was picked. Somebody saw Beyonce and said, she's the one. Take her now, make her big, drop the other two. That happens. A lot of people don't leave their crew and say, I'm not going to be a one-hit wonder. No, look at Justin Timberlake. Look at everybody else that's actually left their bands. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys are dead. Other companies and shits are dead. People leave certain shits behind to become big and famous. But Beyonce did the one thing every other bitch in the game is doing now. Sex appeal. Show more skin. Show more ass. Show more titties. Get half naked. Basically, unlike Nicki Minaj that's got everything fake as fuck and whatever, you're telling me that for no reason I can get in the game to have if I got 50 hot sexy bitches in the game, they all rap, they all dance better than Chris Brown breakdancing, breaking his spine, and they all got no bones, I'll be making money. I would be Akon with some Korean Japanese chicks on my side. And Akon promoted some people. That's a good thing. Kobe O'Donnell. What happened to Kobe O'Donnell? What happened to Kobe O'Donnell, huh? What happened to Kobe O'Donnell, huh? Fuck y'all. You don't even know. If you do know, leave a comment at the bottom. But still, there's nothing that's going to bring people from the hood to make money. Women see other women looking sexy, fine. They go buy the nastiest, sexiest clothes they can to find a nigga with money. They're called hoes. First of all, you know why they call them hoes? They call them hoes because they're probably after your money. Because you know what they didn't have? Money. You know what they don't got? Money. That's why women go and get what they get. People from the hood, they get business tactics. Hood business tactics. Get what you need to get the fuck out. Get what you need to get the fuck out. If you get greedy, you're going to get caught and fucked. People rob, people steal, people do all that shit just to get money. Money is the root of all evil, but money makes the world go round. We don't got president money. We don't got Lil Wayne money. We don't got Bill Gates money. We got hood money. Hood money's cheap. Hood money is basically, you get it, you got it, that's yours. The whole world evolves around oil industries, capital business, and marketing. After you market something, you sell it to the masses. After you sell it to the masses for something cheap, they'll buy it up. As long as the profit doesn't kill them, as long as the profit works, as long as the profit makes you amount of money. If you don't have a lot of workers on your side, that's good. Even in the streets, even in New York City itself, working is hard. People don't understand money is hard. People don't understand shit is hard. When people say it's hard out here, they really mean it's really hard out here. I've been looking for a job for the past, what is it? December 30th. December 30th. 31st is tomorrow. Happy holidays, everybody. I don't give a fuck. I'm broke. What's with that, huh? What's with that? Whose fault is that? You gonna say it's my fault? No, it's the economy's fault. It's everybody's fault. Well, let me stop blaming the economy. And let me calm down. It's not the economy's fault. It's not no one's fault. It's just the fault of what's happening. People are not gonna hire you just because of the way you look, just because of the way you act, just because of the way they see. If you don't do good in that first interview, you're gonna fail it. You're gonna bomb it. And you're gonna shit bricks. Hood mentality. You have to look better than the guy next to you and down the block, and even farther. You have to become a straight business white boy. Yes, I'm using white boy. I'm not racist. That's just a term. Business white men use their tactics to become ruthless, angriest, cruelest motherfucker. Just like business tactics are, you are the shark. Business, shark. Shark. Sheep, shark. Sheep, shark. There's a difference. With businessmen like Bill Gates and everybody else out there in the companies, wearing the suits, wearing the ties, working right now, those are business sharks, ready to take every fucking dime you have. You think industries care for their people? No, gaming industries care for their people because they know what the people want and what people will buy. Business industries only care about how much they can sell, how much they can profit off you, and how much they can gain at the end of the day, plus how much they want from your ass. How much you can buy into it. Stock, life insurance. Why do they make stock and life insurance? Stock is so you can put into the company and invest your own money. If you could go back in time and put enough money in Apple, you would do it, right? You will put $200 in Apple way back. If you could, right? And then after Apple gets so fucking big, you find out you get a big fucking settlement check from Apple. You find out, not settlement check, you find out you get money from Apple. Your stock is amazing. My mom put stock in life insurance way back. After she took out the money from life insurance, it was still a big fat wad of cash. But still, if she kept it in there for a long period of time, right now, and took it out, my mom be rolling. Because life insurance is big. Every celebrity has life insurance. Everybody has life insurance. You don't have to be rich to have life insurance. You just have to make sure where it is. Life insurance just ensures that when you die, all your assets, all your profits, all everything you have goes to family, it goes to friends. Plus that, if you're gonna be the richest bitch in the world, like some old lady was, she left all her profits to a cat or a dog. So leaving all your profits to your animal, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Shit, if I left all my profits to that tree in the back, you would call me a fucking crazy. But still, I wouldn't have that much profits to leave to a tree, because it's a tree, it's an inanimate object. A cat, it's pampered. Animals do miss their owners, like Michael Jackson's monkey. That nigga grew up, but they never told the monkey he's dead. So, they don't know how it's going to affect him. But all the assets of a star and in the hood, a lot of people in the hood don't care for certain materialistic items, but we do want big TVs. We do want cars. We want to be stunting. We want to have money. We want to be big and famous. None of us in the hood are the next Soldier Boy or the next Psy or the next this person, but we all think we will be. And a lot of people don't understand. Doesn't matter what we think up here. Doesn't matter what you think. We know that we're going to be big. We know that we're going to make it. We know that we're going to fucking punch you in the face once we see you in the street. Because that's how we do it. It doesn't matter if it's the Bronx, the South Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, wherever you're from. You know what you want. You know what you want to make. You know what you need. That's money. That's profit. That's full on everything. People making money is the first example of what this world is about. The world is a dick because it fucks you out of everything. You can't get caught up in a lifestyle. You can't drink. You can't do certain things in a lifestyle because if you fuck up in lifestyle, that's your fault. Like Odd Future, with this nigga, Tyler Creator. Them niggas is fucking crazy ass niggas. That gives them a whole different benefit. They make their music. They talk about the devil. They got a fan base. They got a whole fucking loyalty bunch of niggas. They got white boys up the ass. It's not no one's fault. I'm black and Dominican. Do you think I care if someone calls me a nigga? No. It's 2012, about to be going 2013. You really think I care? No. I can call you a fucking prick. That's the way the world works. I can take all your money at the end of the day. That's the way the world works. I sold candy. I sold half my video games just to buy fucking crap. This is how the world works. You don't have no more nothing anymore. You could live in a house, a crappy house. You could live in a fucking nice building. You could own the building. But what keeps everything contained in this world is money. Oil, natural resource, money. Electricity, natural resource. Gas, natural resource. Everything can be made into a natural resource. Basically, just like you don't know what to do with any of your shit, throw it away. Don't even have to throw it away, just give it away. You got old clothes, give it away. In the hood, money is money. To a rich white person, money is just extra shit I need. You can have all the money in the fucking world. It won't make you happy. You can have all the bitches in the world. It won't make you happy. You can really find true love. At the end of the day, and I hate that word, at one point in your life, you're going to say, I'm not happy. People say other people, are you happy? They look at you and they take a second and they say yes. Or they pause. Or they say, sir, are you happy? Yes. In a minute in their head, they stopped and said, I'm not happy. I'm just going to say yes. So once they say yes, no, it creates something in you. It's fucked up because you have to say yes to everything. When you're rich like Donald Trump, when you got money like that, nigga, you don't have to sit around and do anything. You have a company. You have people by your side working with you. Donald Trump's been in the game longer than anybody. If you had Donald Trump money, you know what you'd be doing? You would really wipe your ass with $200. You could really do that. You could wipe your ass $200, clean the $200 off, and give it to a fucking charity. And then they're gonna say, "Why does it smell like ass?" Because I wipe my fucking ass with $200. Who cares? That's the way the world works. That's the way it fucking is. People make money off your misery, off your profit. Now, I know I sound like I don't know shit. I know I sound ignorant as fuck. But you're coming to the wrong person and saying, I sound like this. You're coming to no one's demand and halt of understanding. You're coming to Fatman. I understand what really happens out there. I know what goes through your fucking mind. You're looking at my video, and you're saying, yo, let me go look at the big tits video, and you're thinking, how the fuck am I supposed to get out this chair and listen to you? I don't have advice for you. Even if I did have advice for whoever's sitting out there, whoever's watching us, no one really goes on my channel, so it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say right now. You, her, she, him, there, that, whatever. You don't know what the fuck you want. You don't know what the fuck you need. And you think you know how the world works. I said the world. The world works. The world will eat you up, spit you the fuck out, and send you back to your mother crying in fucking tears, saying, why did it happen? Why me? Why now? What the fuck? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? That's your fault. That's everyone's fault. That's your mother's fault, your daddy's fault. That's their fault. Their faults to tell you why you fucked up. Their faults to tell you this and that. You lose, you fail, you gain something. Life is you have to give back. Life is you have to give something of yourself to gain something. There is no equal exchange. Just like Fullmetal Alchemist. You need to exchange something to get back something. It's karma, it's dharma. You do something good, you do something bad. You do something bad, you get bad luck. You do something good, you get good luck. Life is like that. Niggas like Lil Wayne, all these rappers, everybody out there, Chief Keef, every fucking body out there. Every rapper, music star, fucking dance industry, girl generation, whatever. Every anime producer, every artist, every drawer, every video game bought in the United States of America and outside the country. Everyone wants to become something big. You just have to grab your fucking nuts and do it. Everybody wants to be the strongest man in the world. Do it. But make sure you really know this is what you want. Everybody want to be Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt. I keep fucking up his name. I fucked up his name. Fuck me. But that's it. Everybody wants to be something. But the world will take everything, throw it back at you. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how big and famous you are. Doesn't matter how much gold medals you win in the fucking future and up to today. The world will still fuck you over. People will still treat you like slime. And you're going to ask me. Or never ask me. You're going to ask one of your friends, why me? Your girlfriend's going to break up with you. Your parents are going to yell at you. Your whole world is going to make you flip the fuck out. You're gonna fucking kill yourself because you hate your life and you say it's pathetic and it's bullshit and nothing means nothing. Well, man, grow the fuck up. Become a Buddhist monk. Meditate for 12 fucking days and 12 fucking nights. Then tell me after you meditate, tell me after that I'm at peace. Because in this world, you got everything else. Destruction, chaos, death, famine. We don't even care what happens in other countries. Why the fuck do we care about what happens in the world, huh? Some people don't even want to travel the fucking world. Some people want to stay here, do that, that's it. The city is the city. It'll be here forever. The world is bigger than this. There are nice people, there are nice places, but under it all, underneath it all, top to bottom, there is good and bad in everybody. Even if there isn't, there is always good in some people. I say everybody because I'm contradicting myself. I know I sound like a hypocrite, but there's a lot of hypocrite in us all. If we weren't all hypocrites, we wouldn't be human, okay? Fuck y'all. There's a lot in us all to understand where we rise, where we set, where the days begin, and where it makes us human. If you weren't human, if you weren't educated, if you weren't taught this, taught that, if you lived on the streets for the rest of your life, if you're broke, homeless, bummy, whatever category you fit into, as long as we're not living in India, where we can't move up the upper status and become something. Over here, we have a different system. In India, they have a caste system. If you're born at the top, you're born at the top. If you're born at the slums, you're born at the slums. You can't move up. No movement at all. Our system is different. Caste system to class system. We have an upper class system. We can actually move up, and that's it. In India, you can't move up. As long as we're not living there, we fine, right? A lot of people say that's fucked up, but it's true. Our class system to their caste system. We move up. They move down. They can't move at all. We can move up eventually. They can't. They are born at the top, can't become rich, can't give their money to the poor. They can do whatever, but they can't. That's how it's been, and that's how it'll stay. With us, at least we can move, right? That makes us a bit happy, as long as we're not in parts of the country that kills us. Parts of the world hates America. We hate ourselves. People in our own country hate ourselves. Isn't that fucked up? You're the president and you love the country because you know the country's fucked up. But you have to tell the people, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the president of the United States. I will protect you, honor you, loyalty. That's what I'm doing. It's like being married to your country. That's what the president's job basically is, being married to your country. Being devoted to your people that you love, have to defend, and have to make sure they're safe at night. When you go home, you don't want to be snatched up, raped, and you find out you're hating the world. When you go home, you want to be happy, sleep in your bed soundly at night. You don't want to wake up scared for your fucking life. Everyone wakes up one day scared of their lives. People wake up there with no food in their stomachs. People hate themselves, they hate the world, and say, why did this happen to me? That's called struggle. You know why that happened? Because God made it happen. I got you, right? No, because the world is made that way. We all can't have $100 bills. We all can't have this. We all can't become something. So you know what? If you're listening to this video, I'm Fatman telling you, go out there, make something of yourself, take it by the balls. It's all there. Stop looking at everybody else and saying, what do I do? Make your own decision. Become a grown-up. Become an understanding person of society. I know I fucked this video up with my fingers, but understand me. I'm Fatman. You're not. Fuck you. I'm